Hey guys and gals, hey, thanks so much for tuning in again right here on Hook, Line, and Singer. I am Bob Sellers, your resident singing fisherman. Today we're just going to go try to catch some brim, some bass, some whatever we can get to bite. Hey, y'all go with me. Let's see what we can get a hold of. It's just a little bit early still. Really, they say the first full moon in May. It's still April, though we're close to May, but we just had a full moon a couple days ago, so I'm hoping maybe we can't find a few brim on the bed today. I'm gonna go by see Harry, get me some more crickets, and we're gonna have fun no matter what happens, all right? Come on in here, fella. Gal, whatever you are. Look at there, what a bluegill. It's about hand size every cast. Let's get us a few in the well. I'll either keep them, put them in our pond. A lot of times there's some people up there fishing on the bank when I come out. I give away a lot of them up there. I'll try that out a little deeper again. Seems to be where the big ones are. I honestly think they're everywhere out here. There we go. Not quite as big as that. Yeah, it's about the same size. Aren't they pretty? Pretty little fishes. Get in the well, buddy. That's a pretty one. Little female. Fun, y'all. It's fun. Gonna be that every cast today. What I'm wanting to find in here is a shellcracker. Red ear sunfish. There's got to be some in here. Shellcracker tend to hang near the bottom. They get that nickname because their favorite thing is snails. They get those snails off the bottom or wherever they are. I think the little ones are a lot more aggressive than the bigger ones. And they tend to grab whatever you throw in there first before you get a chance to catch a big one. See there? That thing hadn't much more than hit the water. I know I can catch as many fish today as I want to. I'm wanting to find some larger fish. Hey, that's a little better one. Yeah. That's live well size. I know y'all won't believe this, but it's windy today. Tell you, instead of fighting this wind, so I'm just gonna drift on up the river here. I know they're all along here. I don't know what it is, but you got to get under these trees. I think bugs and spiders and caterpillars, those little fuzzy caterpillars have been everywhere. I think they fall out of trees all the time. Perfect size. Oh, 2-pointer. Hey, that one cleaned my hook and barely even moved the bobber. But that's a skilled little bluegill right there. Highly skilled and educated little cricket thief. He's not gonna get two from me. Nope. Not getting two from me, buddy. I gotta move on. I wanna find your granddaddy. Well, I got a bass. And is it a trophy? Look at there. I love it. Look at that little spotted bass, y'all. Ain't he something? Big old tail. Got a little rough spot, little tooth patch on his tongue. There's one. There's usually a whole nest of those when you find one. Oh, ain't he pretty? I'll see that stump in the water. Watch right here on the other side of it. Uh-oh. A little bigger one this time. Oh, yeah. It's a big old male, see? That's what we're after right there, folks. I'm gonna get some more of those in the bucket. That's the fish of the day right there. That's a beautiful, beautiful bluegill. Better fish. Pretty bluegill right there. 3-pointer. Looks like a better one. I have caught some nice ones on this wall. Over here. What I did, I got down off something and cut the mess out of my leg and my cord. One of them big ones I was talking about. Yes. Look at there. Look at there. Look at there. That's a big old male. Look at there. Look at there, what a fish. Boy, ain't he pretty? What in the world I did to my leg? I knelt down there a while ago and cut it open on something. I have any idea what it was. Sure got me. I tried to get up through there with my troll motor, and I could not. Another good one. Look at there, look at there. Wow. Get in there. Gosh. Another whopper. Male bluegill, when they get big like that, they get that big knot on their head, I call them. There was one right on that wall. That's my best fish of the day right here. Goodness. It's about as big a bluegill. There you go. I wish you'd look. As I can swing in the boat on this 4-pound line. My goodness. Open your mouth, buddy. That's a big old bluegill. How thick he is. Boy, that'd fry up nice right there. Oh! 3-pointer off the backboard. See if we can get us another one off that wall over there. There's one. Whoa! What we got here? That's another big bluegill. I'm gonna try it. Oh. You done? Firepower there. Barely get my hand around him, y'all. Have to do a little surgery on him. Let me show him to y'all first. Boy, isn't he pretty? Well, it took us just a little while, folks, but we finally found what we came for today. Not just bluegill, but big old buck bluegill. They are fighting. Checking my knot, see if it was still good. I see a bass just swimming around over here. He's not interested in anything I offer. I've just hardly never been able to catch a fish that I can see. I mean, just not interested. Can y'all see that bass? It's a pretty good one. Oh goodness, y'all. I have hooked a gar. I wish y'all would look at this. Ah. Please release me, let me go. That's a bass. Get in here, little spot. He must be hooked good. Let's see if I can get him in. Yeah. Pretty little bass. There's my first catfish. Slime everything up. Lord, they got some tough hide. I hear him talking. Saying, put me back, put me back, put me back. There he is. Little channel cat. That's a nice one. What have I got here? What have I got here? That's what I've been trying to show y'all. We got us a shellcracker. Finally. That's a shellcracker, ladies and gents. Its technical name is a red ear sunfish. Oh, to jump out of here. This is one of the most prized sunfish. Has a very sweet flavored meat to it. Get you a good mess of those. You got yourself something. You got some gill trouble. Been a hold of it. Yeah, something's been a hold of that fish. Put you in a live well. Isn't that a beautiful little fishy? Anybody got an aquarium? I think that's another green sunfish. It's a little small one. But he's pretty. They got a big mouth. Huh. I believe that is called a long-eared sunfish. Pretty little things. 2 Peter chapter 1 and verse 9 says, "But he that lacketh these things is blind and cannot see it far off, and hath forgotten that he was purged from his old sins." Now let's go back and see what he's talking about here. Verse 6 says, "And to knowledge temperance, and to temperance patience, and to patience godliness, and to godliness brotherly kindness, and to brotherly kindness charity. For if these things be in you and abound, they make you that ye shall neither be barren nor unfruitful in the knowledge of our Lord Jesus Christ." You know, just because we've been born again, washed in the blood of Christ, it doesn't automatically make us a person that somebody wants to hang around. I've known some people who I think they were Christians. I know they love the Lord and they professed Christ, and they were active in their church, but they just weren't that nice of a person. They were grumpy, or you know, you had to tiptoe. Y'all know anybody where you have to, always call it a walk on eggshells, tippy-toe around somebody? And maybe somebody in your church who is a wonderful, God-fearing person, but it seems like if somebody's ever going to be offended about something, it's always him or it's always her. Or if there's going to be a stink started over some minuscule thing, it's always going to be her that started it or him that started it. The same thing in our families, in our workplaces, wherever. I think we all know those kind of people. So don't be that person. Be the person that people want to hang around. I'll tell you what, Paul talked about knocking the dust off his sandals when it came to trying to reach non-believers. If they won't hear you, you can't knock them over the head with the Bible and make it sink in. Sometimes you got to put it out there and then go on about your business, on to the next target. Kind of feel the same way about those type of people. Sometimes you got to keep loving people, but a lot of times it's best to get those type of people out of your life. They'll bring you down. They'll bring your church down. They'll bring your family down. They'll bring your workplace down. If there's anything that spreads quicker than positivity, it's negativity. Those type of people are like cancers. They will come in and they will spread across the whole bunch if you're not careful. So sometimes best just try to get along with people and love them and pray for them and be nice when you see them, but other than that, let your bygones be bygones. As it said again in verse 9, if you like those things, you're blind and can't see afar off, and you've forgotten that you've been purged from your old sins. Woo! Tell you what, the inspiration's saying, Lord, I have not forgotten. If you get too caught up in that type of a life, you lose your joy. And if you lose your joy, you may forget what God brought you out of and where He's brought you to today. Be a happy person. Put a smile on your face, and that smile will be contagious, hopefully, and result in smiles on other people's faces. Folks, it's been a great day again out in God's creation. I caught a boatload of fish today. A lot of different species. I don't know if I can think of them all off the top of my head, but I'm going to try. Largemouth bass and a spotted bass, bluegill, long-eared sunfish, red-breasted sunfish, green sunfish, shellcracker, channel catfish, and I had a spotted gar. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. Like the videos. If you'll click the bell, you'll receive notifications every time I upload something new. But anyway, it was a good day. I hope you folks had almost as much fun watching this video as I did making it. Hey, thanks for going with me. Until next time, remember, God loves you, and so do I.